Okay, so if this whole tutorial gets cut short, it is because I ran out of phone storage because I was a bad egg and didn't check and make sure that I had enough space in my phone before filming this. And we have a guest tonight. Do you want to tell them what we're doing?
Spooky drinks.
Spooky drinks. Are you supposed to use the whole packet when you get a sample? Probably gonna have to SPF. Well, I didn't put SPF on, but it's okay because our plans aren't until 10 p.m. What was the official name of the thing we're doing?
The Haunted Tavern, a dark pop-up cocktail experience.
Oh, I didn't put my Goldie Drops on. Oh my god, what foundation did I want to use? Actually, I'm gonna use my new Laura one because it's pale enough for me. We don't really know if it's a national thing because that involves getting on Google, and you guys know I'm filming on my phone. But they tell you spooky stories in a haunted attraction location, and you get cocktails, I'm assuming themed around the stories that they tell you. So we're gonna go do that, and that is gonna be how we kick off spooky season this year. So we're gonna go to a haunted location and we're gonna listen to spooky stories and drink spirits with spirits. And I'm gonna try and film as much as they'll let me, but something tells me they're gonna potentially have a problem with that. I don't know what the dress code is for this, so I'm hoping it's okay that I look like a Halloween clown. An orange, green, and purple look is what I think I want to do. It's gonna have big eyeliner if time permits. It's currently 7:09, and we have to leave at 9. And that always sounds like I have all the time in the world to do this, but as history has proven multiple times, I don't time manage well when I do my makeup.
The Haunted Tavern is an immersive cocktail experience run by the descendants of Ichabod Crane. Hear the chilling and dark tales that haunt the venue, and beware the ghosts that never left.
Maybe being intoxicated actually like makes you, well, I don't know actually. Would being intoxicated make you more open to spirits, or do you just think you see spirits because you're drunk and you think everything is something?
Yes.
That question was for you and the internet. I don't really know. I want to see a ghost so bad. I feel like I want to see a ghost so bad because I want to know, but then it'll scare the life out of me when it happens, and then I won't be okay forever. I don't know what eyebrows I want to go in for this. These are looking like some straight Franken brows. I have an idea for a look I want to do that Malgoth Meg posted on Instagram/TikTok. I don't remember where I actually saw it a year or two ago, and it was a really cute Halloween look with like graphic liners. I want to try and recreate that, but I can't pull it up on my phone since I'm filming on my phone, so I'm going to try and recreate it by memory. The palette I'm going to use for this is the Rebel Rouge Labs Howlin' For You palette. They're like limited edition Halloween palette they came out with a year or two ago, and I don't know if they brought it back or if they're going to bring it back again. I feel like this is a palette they bring out every Halloween, so my head is telling me there is a strong possibility it'll come back this year, but don't quote me on that, please. I literally remember working at Target on Black Friday in 2020 in the height of COVID. I worked the midnight shift, so like it was like 2 minutes to midnight, and we were waiting on the night leads to like let us in the building so we could clock in and like start doing Black Friday stuff. And I literally had my webpage opened on Rebel Rouge's website, and I was like buying the palette at midnight when they released it on Black Friday. What do I want to talk about? I don't know what I want to talk about this time. I think I'm just gonna go back and forth between this purple and green. I'm gonna stop myself now. This is what this looks like so far. All right, bringing out the trusty My Chemical Romance palette because it's the only one with a white shadow that I can find right now. Okay, I feel like this is like niche Bigfoot stuff. Like, not every Bigfoot person, I think, believes this, but like there's a group of people that do apparently believe that he travels via UFO. I think that's actually what I was trying to say, not lightning. Now that I'm saying it out loud, but like I saw it in a TV show about cryptids where there's like a group of people that think Bigfoot travels via UFO, so he's like an extraterrestrial. Would you classify Santa Claus as a cryptid? Does Santa Claus fit the profile of a cryptid? I feel like a lot of them were more like magical, like they fall on the more mystical side of things, like Mothman and the Jersey Devil. You know what I'm talking about? Like ones like that. And Bigfoot is a cryptid, but a lot of them have, like, they're based in folklore.
Krampus, maybe.
Krampus is a cryptid. Krampus is a cryptid. I respect the fuck out of Krampus. Are you ready to watch that again with me this year? It's on my to watch Christmas movie list, just like I have a to watch Halloween movie list. The Witch is always on it. So is Trick or Treat. So is Terrifier. Sleepy Hollow. Okay, Sleepy Hollow is one of the best Tim Burton movies. I'm sorry. The Nightmare on Christmas. The Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, this is gonna be controversial amongst Halloween fans, but I don't care for The Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, it's good in that aspect because it's like, yeah, it's art, it's good, but like, I was not like obsessed with it to the point that I wanted to watch it every Halloween. I kind of was just like, okay, I've seen it. I still need to watch Skinamarink, actually. Oh my god. That's the one I keep telling him we need to watch, but I'm also kind of scared to watch it. Supposedly plays on the fear of like when you were a little kid and you were at home alone in the dark. Literally, I was afraid of the dark as a kid. But I know I need to because everyone says it's really good. Time check.
7:50.
Oh shit. Okay, outfit change and scenery change because we're at his house now. Really quick fit check before we leave. The skirt is thrifted. The top is literally Wild Fable from Target. And the shoes, excuse me, Killstar. What the fuck? We had to stop here first to drop my car off and then take his car because I work tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna stay out late and have fun, but I'm just gonna be miserable and tired tomorrow. You ready?
Yep.
If you are with us tonight, we ask for safe passage. We just want to tell our fine guests the tales of the tavern. And yes, we did bring you a sacrifice.
Hi guys, editing Maddie here. I just want to preface what is going on before this next clip comes up because if not, it's just not going to make sense. As you could tell throughout the night, we were getting various drinks. They give us a different cocktail to kind of fit the theme of each of the stories. Unfortunately, I didn't get a lot of footage of the actual stories being told. However, this next clip, I knew I had to get on camera because it was the entire theater was just in uproar. Everyone was laughing so much that I was like, I need to get this. The story that the speaker was telling was of a witch or a supposed witch who was murdered in the James River here in Richmond and was haunting the riverbed ever since. In the story, he's talking about, you know, a group of teenagers who decide they're gonna spend the night at the riverbed to see if they see this ghost. And to set the scene, he's talking about how the campers are by the fire that they've set by the river and they're just sitting around the fire telling stories and they're trying to scare themselves. TMI, this is very X-rated content. I'm so sorry if you are underage, please don't watch this. He was talking about how this teenager was mortified one night because he walked in on his mother pegging his father. The thing I loved the most about this production is how well the speakers fit the humor to the audience. They had a very modern sense of humor. After he finishes the entire story with the ghost and the teenagers and that whole experience, he says, okay, now we're going to try to conjure the spirit of this witch and, grant us safe passage home and, not to like haunt us or anything. He says, we're going to open up this time for questions from the audience. Does anyone have a question for this spirit that they want to ask? And this woman in the back, there's a lot of people raising their hands and like giving questions, but he has to keep clarifying that you can only ask a yes or no question. Like you can't ask something that's going to take a long-winded explanation. So there's this woman in the back with her friends or something who is like raising her hand and like shouting like me. Like you can tell she really wants to ask this question. And I think from what I remember, she'd asked a few questions or participated in the theatrical performance like throughout the night, like shoot comments back to the person speaking and like kind of have that repertoire going. He picks her and he walks over to her with the microphone and he gives it to her. And he says, what is your question for the spirit tonight? And this woman with her whole chest said, are we getting pegged tonight? Oh my goodness, it was actually so funny. The entire theater was losing their minds. Because mind you, this is a 21 and up event because they're serving alcoholic beverages. But oh my god, it was just absolutely hilarious. I just wanted to preface with that so that this next clip made sense, but that's essentially what was happening when I was like, okay, I have to turn my camera on.
This woman, who I hope isn't a teacher at VCU, wants to know, are we all getting pegged tonight?
I am A positive. Don't forget to shake it well. We have made it home. I smudged my lipstick so much. That was fun. That wasn't at all what I was expecting it to be. I thought it was literally going to be, we went to a haunted place in Richmond and someone was going to give us a tour and tell us like about the people that died there, and we were just gonna happen to be fed alcohol while we were doing that. But instead it was theatrical performances retelling, I don't know, what would you call that? Folklore? Richmond folklore?
Ghost stories.
Richmond ghost stories. They were just telling stories about Richmond ghosts and things that happened in Richmond, supposedly. But it was still funny. Oh my god, because they were so good with the crowd. Especially the dude. He never introduced himself, did he?
Well, he did his
Oh
Crane
yeah,
relative,
he
but
said
not-
he was a relative of Ichabod Crane, but that was it. But the guy that told the stories was really good, and then the drinks were really good. Somebody over here scored us a second round of chocolate martinis at the end, and then coincidentally we got our blood types in our blood bags. Our blood bag drinks that we got were coincidentally our blood types, because I'm A positive and you're B. No, you're A positive. No,
You're A positive.
I'm A positive, he's B positive. Somehow we got our own blood types, which was weird. All in all, a solid night. We enjoyed that a lot. I hope they come back because we'll do it again.